My dad doesn't treat me right. Growing up, everything my older brother Austin did was amazing. When he made the baseball team, Dad took a whole week off work to celebrate. When I made honor roll 3 years straight, Dad said cool and went back to watching TV. Austin got a new bike for his birthday. I got a $20 gift card to Target. Austin wanted guitar lessons. Dad bought him a $1,500 Gibson. I asked for art supplies. Dad said I could use pencils from the dollar store. Every Friday, Dad and Austin went to Burger King after Austin's practice. Just the two of them. I asked to come once and Dad said it was their thing. When I tried joining the track team, Dad never showed up to a single meet, but he went to every single one of Austin's games, even the ones 2 hours away. I stopped trying to impress him after a while. What was the point? But then something happened that changed everything. Austin started dating this girl named Fiona, whose parents owned a restaurant downtown, a real fancy place with cloth napkins and waiters in vests. Fiona invited our whole family for dinner to meet her parents. Dad spent the entire week before talking about how important this dinner was. He made Austin practice his handshake. He bought a new shirt. He even watched YouTube videos on proper dining etiquette. The night of the dinner, we pulled up to this place called Marcello's. White tablecloths, candles on every table, paintings on the walls. Fiona's parents were already seated when we got there. Her dad stood up and shook everyone's hands. Her mom smiled and said something I didn't understand. Then she said it again. Nobody knew what to do. Fiona looked embarrassed. Mia genitori parlano solo italiano, she explained. My parents only speak Italian. They're still learning English. The next 2 hours were painful. Fiona had to translate everything. Her parents would ask a question. Fiona would translate, we'd answer, she'd translate back. Everyone was trying so hard to be polite, but you could tell it was exhausting. Fiona's mom kept smiling, but her eyes looked tired. Her dad nodded a lot, but barely touched his food. Austin kept looking at Dad like he was waiting for him to save the situation somehow. But Dad just sat there cutting his chicken into smaller and smaller pieces. At one point, Fiona's mom asked what our family liked to do together, and there was this long silence because we didn't really do anything together. That's when I decided to stop being invisible. For the past year, I'd been teaching myself Italian using an app I found. I started because I wanted to read this cooking blog I found that had recipes my grandma used to make before she died. The blog was in Italian, so I learned. I'd spent hundreds of hours with headphones in, practicing pronunciation, watching Italian cooking shows, taking notes. Nobody knew because nobody ever asked what I was doing. Scusi, I said to Fiona's mom. Posso provar? Can I try? Her face completely lit up. She grabbed my hand and started talking so fast I could barely keep up, but I understood enough. We talked about food, about her restaurant, about how she missed Italy sometimes. I told her about my grandma's recipes. She got so excited she made me write down my phone number so she could send me her own recipes. Fiona's dad joined in, and we talked about soccer and music and how hard it was moving to a new country. He showed me pictures on his phone.